It's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got special with you guys, man. Today we're back with the Legends Battle Royale. Best teams for Fusion Warriors. You guys know UG4 got a Zenkai, I'm not a Zenkai, a Ultra, and he's just running up the PvP, man. He's shook up the whole meta. I hate playing against him. Once I hit BR65, I'm not playing the meta for a very long time because I hate playing against him. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the best teams for this though, because I know you guys might be curious about like what some good Fusion Warriors team. Make sure you guys also do the survey to get 250 CC. We might also get some top grossing rewards because we actually hit like #1 in Japan, which is actually a big deal because we hardly do that. So I think the last time we did that was Ultra UVB. So let's go here. I think it releases. Yep. So once reset happens, I'm gonna drop this video. So you guys see here. Let me actually read this because last time I actually messed up. Only Fusion Warrior characters can be used in the fights. So we can use Zenkai characters, all that good stuff, and then taking a look at the special rules. Extra health for 20% purple base health, and then extra 20 to Shadow Saga's base health. So if you have Vegito, you will be having 40 extra to your health. Like 40 is insane. 40? Ridiculous, bro. 40 HP. Alright, man. Whatever. Alright, though. But let me actually build a team, bro. Let's create a team. Let's give some like different Fusion Warriors teams. I don't have like Gogeta and everything, but you guys, I'm gonna use some substitutes and everything. So let's go to Fusions. There's actually some good Fusion Warrior setups that you guys can do. Hopefully, you know, I want to open you guys' eyes to some setups. So first things first, I'm gonna build the best one in my opinion. What I think is probably gonna be one of the better teams to do is I mean, it's probably just gonna be the 6 Annie fusions. So I don't have the Super Vegito, but pretend this is like damn. Pretend this is Blue Super Vegito and pretend this is Ultra Gogeta 4. Then I will probably build a bench like this here. Could probably do double HP for Zenkai buff for the yellow Fusion Gogeta, and then Zenkai buff and Ultra Gogeta 4 with him. And then after that, for this one, if you're trying to Zenkai buff Super Vegito, I don't know if there's actually a good Zenkai buffer. Because I believe this guy does blue movies, and he's blast based. So that's not a good Zenkai buffer. Dang. In terms of what's the name, who would I put here? Actually, I have no clue. You could put, nah, the problem with CMZ is he doesn't buff, he's not going to buff Vegito because he does Gaiki, PO, and Future. Who would I put here as my last character? Probably just someone that does strike base. You could just probably put like Ultra Gogeta Blue, any character that does strike base for fusions. I probably am missing some Fusion Warrior characters, I'm not going to lie to you. Who would you put here? I honestly have no clue. I know you can put like Pycon Gogeta here if you want to add just like a green character as a revival character. Me personally, I personally don't suggest adding him because Gogeta just gets so much value by killing revival units, and he's green. He's going to get absolutely baptized against this character. I honestly don't know who would I put as a strike base. I guess just add VB. I guess this VB will be one, right? I guess you're probably one of the better strike base Fusion Warriors. Yeah, I'll say him. I know I'm missing some Fusion Warrior characters, so I know Red UVB could be a good one. Yeah, I don't have Ultra UVB. I'm missing him. You could put LFVB as a strike base character too, or you could just do another HP buffer. Do they have another HP buffer? Yeah. So I'll probably do a setup like this. Probably going to be the best setup for them. Next is I'll actually do like a GT setup. I think a GT setup will actually be pretty good as well. Now the setup will be purple Ultra Gogeta 4. I will actually put what's the name here? Put Super Vegito here. I will put Red Omega Red Omega is actually pretty powerful. See, he has endurance and stuff. The only problem is you're going to be facing the blue Vegito, so he's probably going to nullify his endurance if he riser rushes against him. And then if you was to add another Fusion Warriors GT character, you could do double reds where you have Super 17. I don't have Super 17, so I can't do that. But if you did, you guys can do that. You can also just add in the green G4 if you want to, as a full GT team, full GT type of setup, where you have, you know, the green one here, and then the Zenkai buff could be red Omega, the Zenkai buff the Ultra Omega, and then you can have, if you want a Zenkai buff G4, you can add in 17. Me personally, I don't know if G4 has another purple Zenkai buffer, so you could just definitely add in something like this. Make your team a little bit more tanky, and then everyone gets a Zenkai buffer. If you're trying to do like a blast base, what's the name? You could actually add CMZ in here. I think he buffs red. No, he buffs red God Key. Never mind. So you can do that setup here. If you're trying to do like more of a GT fusions, you could add in, like I said, red Super 17 here. But then the problem is, I would add him in here, but he only buffs androids. Yeah, he only buffs androids, so he's not gonna get any loves for real there. So you could do double reds, like a red purple, if you're nervous about facing a lot of yellows. But that blue fusion Vegito is gonna be everywhere too, so I don't know if you want to rock double reds, because they just gonna kill them for sure. Another setup is probably just gonna be more of like a God Key setup fusions. I would say add in like red CMZ, then you can add in like the yellow Vegeta here, and then as your last character, you already have a red here, you already have a yellow. You could add in this guy. I mean, I think this guy is okay. He, you know, of course, UG4 is just the better purple fusions, but I mean, I think he can hold up pretty well as a God Key setup. And then you can do something like you have this here, take him out, add this setup here, and then you can do this, have them all get Zenkai buff, something similar like this, for example. Any other setups that's kind of like just that's coming to mind for me will be, I can't think of anything else. The problem with the regen setup is like the best characters are all red, so you know, if you're trying to make the regen Fusion Warriors with Omega and Zamasu, like the best ones are all red. So I don't know if you want to do a mono red team. If you was to do like a blast base setup, if you guys want to rock a blast base setup, I don't know. You have to do something like where if you have like Super 17, the red one, pretend this is red Super 17, you can add in this Gogeta, and then I don't even know who's another good blast base. I don't know who's another good blast base character here. Let me see. Does he buff? I don't think he's buff. Yeah, he's not gonna buff him. You have to do something like this. Honestly, I honestly don't think a good blast. I don't think a blast-based region would actually work out, unless I'm missing some characters. Am I missing some characters for the fusion? Let me just take a look. I know I'm missing somebody here, bro. No, I am. Nah, not really. Okay. Nah, not really. Okay. All right. So, any other Fusion Warrior setups I could think of? Like I said, I think the ones that's just going to have the Fusion Gogeta. Fusion Gogeta is going to be the most valuable character just because he's the best, probably the best yellow to deal with Gogeta, Ultra Gogeta 4. So, if you do have this Gogeta, I mean, if you do have him, definitely rock him for sure. Definitely want to have him if you have him. If you don't have him, I think this guy would be a pretty good wall against Gogeta as well. I don't know how good he will be, but I think he will also not be a bad yellow, like just being a wall. I mean, he has endurance too, so I know he's annoying to deal with. So as an absolute tank, if you just want another good yellow unit to wall up against Gogeta, I think he's probably the second best yellow to deal, and just, you know, slow him down, something, you know, do something, right? So add him in here, and then you can do like, if you don't have that Gogeta, for example, you can go here and Where are you at? I don't know, like I said, if you guys have the purple Gogeta, you could do like a purple red setup, something like this. I think he's paired up with Fusion Warriors, so you could do something like this here, like a purple red yellow, or you could do a purple green with Pycon Gogeta. But like I said, G4 gets so much value, UG4 gets so much value against Pycon Gogeta. It's kind of like, he's kind of the double-edged sword. Like, yeah, he helps with Rising Rush against blue Vegito, but if purple UG4 kills him, then his value goes down the drain. So he's a double-edged sword in terms of that. Other things that I can use, Kafla, no. There ain't really much in this Fusion Warrior setup. Maybe because I don't have all the characters. Like I said, you could definitely replace CMZ with Red, what's the name too. He's also really powerful because he's gonna nullify endurance. Red UVB. So like any other endurance based characters, this is gonna die instantly, just like with the transforming fusing Vegito. I mean, not transforming, but fusing Vegito. He's also another character that just nullifies things. So I would say, you know, the valuable characters would probably be getting a yellow character to deal with UG4, having a character that just nullifies Rush, like red UVB or red or blue fusing Vegito, and then purple UG4 are probably going to be the top characters that's super valuable. Super 17 wouldn't be bad because he just takes away health restoration. So once you get that endurance character very, very low and with a lot of debuffs to health restoration, you can get them to 1 HP and just tap attack them to death. But other than that, I honestly don't know who else to use. I know this guy got a plat, but this guy is still dogs. He's just still trash. So I don't think he really gets any value here. You guys could try this blue Omega, but he's super old, so I don't know how solid he would do against this, especially since he doesn't have he doesn't nullify cover change or anything like that. So there's really a lot of characters to use, bro. Like if I was to play this mode, I think what I would have to use would be something like this, but I don't have no good Rising Rush protection on the team. But I'll probably be like my best color, and I probably might not play it because I don't want to deal with UG4. But and then I just build something like this, and then could do this. This is Zenkai buffed them, but they're not Zenkai. He's not buffing this character, so you could do something like this, just so they can get some type of Zenkai buff. Or yeah, that's pretty much it, because he does red GT. So something like this for me if I was building a setup, because I don't have the other characters. So yeah, bro, let me know what type of setup you guys are gonna rock. If you guys don't have the Ultras or the newest LFs or the newest LF Zenkai, you're kind of hurting bad for sure. A really powerful Zenkai is going to be these two characters because they Zenkai and they're HP buffers if you have this character at 14 stars. Anything else I want to mention here? I mean, he's also not bad as a Zenkai buff. He does red fusions, but he does extra 40 strike to Vegito characters. So if you lead a UG4, you could have something where you have like red UVB here. You have like red UVB here, and then you just add him, and then you add in like the blue transforming Vegito, and then you add in UG4 here. That would be a pretty nice setup. And then you have like here, no. And then you have red, purple UG4. This is this is blue Vegito, and then the red Vegito, red UVB will be here. Pretend this is red UVB here. So he'll get Zenkai buffed by this guy, and then the blue one will get Zenkai buffed by nobody. And then you can add the purple here, and then as another character you can add in HP, more HP, or you can add in just someone that just does double strike, double offensive. That'll help a ton as well. Anything else? Any other setups here? I mean, like I said, there isn't really much. For GT wise, if you want to do a full GT, I don't know how good this setup would be, but you can do something like this. Red, oh no. Let's add him here, and then let's add in Ultra. I don't know how good this yellow Super 17 would be if you want to just have a different color wheel, like a purple, red, yellow. I don't know how good he's going to perform. I don't know how good Ooh will be either. So you could try something like that for your GT setup if you don't want to do like a purple red with the Super 17, or you purple red green with this with the LFG4. I don't know how good those characters would be in terms of a color wheel setup. I honestly wish that he got the Zenkai instead of the Shenron, because I feel like he would have been a better valuable GT yellow than Shin. But I mean, they both have endurance, but for the Fusion Warriors setup as well, that would have been pretty nice. So anything else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the setups there, bro. I can't really come up with anything because they don't have a lot of characters to kind of like create and use, bro. Not gonna lie. So yeah, let me know what team. Like I said this multiple times, but let me know what team you guys are gonna rock. Like it's UVB, UG4, Fusion Vegito, Fusion Gogeta, Red CMZ are probably gonna be like the top 5 characters. Then maybe like Super 17s in the mix, Python Gogeta kind of in there. Red Omega, depending if you rock a full GT setup, so you can get that full 60 damage off his platinum equip. And that's pretty much it with the vid. Yep. So like, comment, subscribe, and Rough Man, and I'm out.